No, everything can't go right, because as my dad knows, he's writing a story. You gotta have problems always in your story. Otherwise the story ends. So the story's not over yet. So there's a new problem. The new problem is, Indra doesn't just want to be the rain god. That's why he's called Jeshta. He wants to be number one. Numero uno. Ichiban. He wants to be the best. So he thinks, this is my golden opportunity. This is my chance to be number one, to be the best. So he starts going to his friends. Talks to the different gods. Did you see what just happened? What? I mean, why didn't Varuna attack Ritra? Is he strong? Is he really strong? Or not? I mean, he's a strong king, right? Well, if Varuna was strong, why didn't he attack? He's probably not so strong. What do you think? Then he goes to somebody else. You know, I was the one who killed Ritra, actually, right? Why didn't Varuna kill Ritra? I thought he was strong. But actually, I guess I'm the one. What do you think? So then gradually everybody starts thinking, try it. That's how politics works. That's why this nakshatra, Jeshta, is Trump's nakshatra. That's his moon's nakshatra, it's Jeshta. And his other one, ascendant, dead on, Magha. So the other political place. That's how politics works, folks. And it doesn't just happen in the U.S., in the Capitol Hill. It happens every day in all of our lives. You get politics, you get people talking about other people, blah, blah, blah. I wonder why I did that, without just going to the person. Just end the problem. So Indra's going around the backs, talking about things, and everybody gets on his side. Yeah, we hate this guy. Let's get rid of him. Let's get you as the king, Indra. So Indra walks in with all the gods behind him, walks into Varuna and says, excuse me, Varuna-ji, but these guys here, they wanted me to talk to you about some things. They asked me to tell you that they had doubts in your leadership. What do you think Varuna did? What? No, I'm the strongest. No. He said, well, I can see your point of view. This is what happens with the Satabhishak nakshatra. They don't defend themselves because they can always see from the other person's angle. So they wind up going, Satabhishak is a Chala nakshatra, 2 reasons. Chala means moving. Because Varuna is everywhere, so he can move faster than anybody. So it's Chala. The other reason is because the type of movement is, you're up high, and then whoops, woo, you fall down, whoop, just like Varuna. So Varuna said, oh yeah, I guess I see your point of view. And then Indra said, well, everybody's saying that maybe I should take your spot. Varuna says, okay, you can take my spot if you want. It's really a big burden. Sure you want it? Well, that's not that I want it. I don't want your throne, but everybody else thinks I should take it. So, actually, if you don't mind, we have sort of a punishment in mind for you. Okay, what's your punishment? Well, since you neglected to take care of Appas, you should take care of her every single day. Become her husband. Marry her. Okay. Varuna said, okay, actually, that's a good deal. And that's when you say Varuni. Varuni and Appas. Same person. So, and then Indra said, and you should just stay in the ocean. Just stay there. You can't stay in paradise. People won't be able to trust me. If you're still here, they'll still be thinking about you. Just go away. That's why everybody thinks Varuna is the god of the ocean. Because he just hangs around in the bottom of the ocean. And that's why they even will sometimes show Varuna with a big belly. And he's the only god sometimes that thinks him looking a little old. You know why? He's retired. He's done with his work. He retired, so he gets a pot belly, looks a little old, hangs out at the bottom of the ocean, and drinks scotch. Because he's married to Varuni. So he just drinks liquor, hangs out at the bottom of the ocean, waits for the end of the universe. So Varuna's out of the picture, more or less. Indra takes over. Indra did another interesting political move. He didn't just banish He didn't just banish Varuna. He said, all you sexy dragons out there, spawn of Vritra, we don't trust you. We know you're kind. You're going to try to get revenge. You're going to try to get revenge for your papa. You are henceforth and herewith banished from the kingdom of paradise, says Indra. The Nagas hiss, but they lost Varuna. They have no support. So Indra, boom, kicks the Nagas out from paradise. They used to be in paradise. They've looked. They got kicked out by this politician. And some of the gods said, this is disgusting. We don't like this. They defected. And they went with the Nagas. The most notable among them is Twashta. Oh. The most notable among them is Twashta. Twashta is the god of creation. We'll hear about him separately in a second. He's the creative power. He thought, he's very impartial. He thought, this isn't good. I will make another version of myself. I'll stay with the Indra's clan as Vishvakarma. I'll make another version of myself called Maya Danava. And I'll go with all the Danavas and everybody that's exodusing from paradise. I'll go with them, with the Nagas. And I'll help them. He's the master creator. He made them. Do you know where the Nagas live? They live in Nagaloka, of course. Where's Nagaloka? It's in Bila. It's in Bila. What's a Bila? Don't know. Any Indian speaking? Huh? Bila. Hole. They live in a hole.
Yeah,
they live in a hole. Bila. That sucks. You live in a hole? It's not just any ordinary Bila, it's Bila Swarga. So Earth is in the middle. And the whole thing around it, the top half of what surrounds the Earth is called Swarga. The bottom half of what's around it is Bila Swarga. The Nagas went all the way down there to hide from Indra. And all the guys went with them, all the defectors went with them. Mayavandava went with them. And they created down there an alternate paradise. More wonderful than the first one. Like Las Vegas. Better than Disneyland. In Las Vegas, you go there, you don't need to see the sun, right? You go inside the Venetian Hotel, Venetian Hotel, and they got an artificial sky, and the sun, they do the sunset there. That's what it's like down there in Bilaswarga. They have artificial lighting from gems. They don't have the real sun, so you don't get skin cancer. You don't get sick because the sun takes away your time. Sun takes away your minutes, seconds, hours, tires you out. They have no sun down there. That's why they have so much vitality in their senses. That's why they're living it up down there. What else is down there in the ground? Anybody? What's over there? Jerome, right? That other town? What? That was a mine, right? There's all kinds of good stuff in the ground. Jewels and metals and silver, gold. They got all that stuff down there in Naga. That's why J.R.R. Tolkien has them lying down on a bed of gold. Dragons, they love gold. They're very lusty. They love their stuff. That's the nature of Ashlesha. Ashlesha Nakshatra. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Ashlesha Nakshatra. It's lusty, it's clingy, it's possessive. It wants stuff. Give me this, give me that. I'm going to keep it. I love my stuff. Love my stuff. Love my girl. She's looking good. Mom, that's the Doors song. That's a reference to the Doors song. That's my mom's favorite band. So they got all the stuff that we all want. They got lots of money. They got good looks. They got health. And they got really good sex. So they got the ideal material life. That's what they're about. But look at them. They're dragons. They know magic. They can switch. They can metamorphize. What is it called? Polymorph. Polymorph self. Another D&D reference. They can polymorph self. They can change their shape into anything they want. That's also very good for enjoyment. Rishis know how to do that also. They can change, like this story, they changes into a horse. So they're magical. They know all this stuff that we talk about, Kundalini, all this stuff. They got that stuff mastered. That's why that's also associated with this nakshatra. They know all about things that we call spiritual. But they're not spiritual, they're just really awesome ways of enjoying material life. That's what this nakshatra is all about. Okay? So don't just think that anything that's not like an iPhone is spiritual. Yoga is not necessarily spiritual. It's just some way of making your body healthier. What do you use that for? That determines if it's spiritual or not. If you just use it to show off your great looks, then you're a naga. You're a great enjoyer. But if you use it to clear your mind so you can meditate on the origin of reality, then you're not a naga, you're a spiritualist. So don't make the mistake that this nagas and ashleshas are spiritual. They're mystical. Use that word instead, mystical. Any questions?
Yes, well,
Yeah.
you were going